Hey, it's a tip. It's actually Tuesday, but today is a tip because we're going to talk about when your makeup is pilling. Now, what does pilling mean? Pilling means that when you are applying your products, you can actually feel the products underneath of your finger. You shouldn't be able to feel your products when you rub your fingers over them, okay? I lost a nail. You shouldn't be able to feel that at all. Your face should feel smooth. And what I mean by that is, like, if you have scarring, that's not what I mean. I mean, like, you can't actually feel the product balling up. That's pilling. And when you're experiencing pilling, it's because you need to exfoliate. So we're going to talk about exfoliation right now. Dermaplaning is removing the peach fuzz off of your face. I had a makeup class, or held a makeup class not too long ago. And I was applying makeup on one of the most beautiful women there. And I noticed when I was trying to apply her makeup, the makeup did not go on smoothly. And it wasn't that her skin wasn't in good shape. It was that the peach fuzz was inhibiting the absorption or the setting of the way the makeup sat on her face. That also goes for your skincare. So removing that peach fuzz, that is such a good thing to do. And it is a form of exfoliation. So you're removing dead skin cells. And on days that you dermaplane, you don't want to do another form of exfoliation. Okay. So when I went to my esthetician, she told me she would dermaplane, the rest of my face. And she said so exfoliating basically is to remove dead skin cells. So the older that you get, you used to regenerate new cells every 28 days. The older that you get, it could be as much as 90 days. Okay, so we need to exfoliate more often. And if you've never exfoliated before, this is life-changing, okay? We have to be really careful, though, that exfoliating, we don't use something that is too porous, too harsh on our skin, because that can damage the skin barrier. So I'm going to show you just a few different ways of exfoliating that maybe you didn't think about. Okay, first of all, using a washcloth is a form of gentle exfoliation. This one is just a really soft microfiber type cloth, but again, it is a form of exfoliation. The next form is dermaplane. And she said the peach fuzz on the peach fuzz, it's called vellus hair, on your upper lip will reappear before anything else. And maybe you notice that even in the chin area as well, So let me show you how to dermaplane. I ran out of my old dermaplaning razors, so I'm going to be using this. I don't know. This is the brand that I'm using. It's called Japanesque. It has a stainless steel blade, and these are, yes, they can cut you, but they're not like a razor blade. And then it has this protective covering over it, which I like. All right, so this one, I just got these at Walmart. But when we were in Cabo, I don't know if it was the way that the mirror was in the bathroom, but my husband and I both looked, and I had just dermaplaned before we left, but I missed a lot of spots. So I don't have to do everywhere, but I want to show you guys where I am going to do it. So I need to look in the mirror to make sure. So like this area right here, I can see it falling. Can you guys see the hair? Okay, that was just a wee little bit between my brows. It will cut your brow off. So, but this was the area that I saw primarily that I missed a lot of, was along my hairline. Is the most satisfying feeling, and your skin will feel amazing. Okay, and then another way you can exfoliate is like with There's peel pads out there. I used to use one, I think they were called Dr. Gross universal peel pads. They have like glycolic and salicylic acid in them. That is a form of exfoliation. You just have to be careful with exfoliating, like not to over exfoliate because it can damage the skin barrier. But I also love this one. This is it's an active cleanup powder. It's actually Korean skincare. This is what it looks like. Looks like powder, right? So gentle. You add a little bit of water to this and it foams up, and it is the most amazing facial experience, just like salt. Did I throw it over the wrong shoulder, left or right? But then it will foam up on your face and you can rinse. That's a gentler form of exfoliation, but it is still a form of exfoliation. So anything that is helping you to regenerate, and believe it or not, just because you have oily skin, that does not mean that you do not need to exfoliate. Absolutely. And even if your pores are showing really large, that is probably an indication that you also need to exfoliate. There is that misconception that if you have oily skin, you don't need exfoliation. It's only for dry skin. That's not true at all. So I'm curious, how many times a week do you exfoliate? I always recommend 1 to 2 times a week. And what is your favorite way to exfoliate? Give me all the ways.